Και είμαστε έτοιμοι να αρχίσουμε.
Ωραία. Τέλεια.
Well, hello everyone and welcome to the finals of Mindspace University Agritech and Foodtech. The big day has finally arrived and our teams are ready to pitch their business ideas. To begin with, I would like to introduce you Mindspace. Mindspace is a Greek NPO with the vision to cultivate the entrepreneurial spirit among the youth. Our target group are university students and recent graduates. We implement a variety of activities like webinars, on-site events, and educational trips to the USA. But I think that the biggest project that we implement is Mindspace University. As you already know, this is an educational program plus an entrepreneurial competition that is consisting of 3 parts: the educational part, the mentoring part, and the entrepreneurial part. This time, the thematic area was agriculture and food tech. We had more than 100 applications, and we moved forward with around 50 of them. The participants attended 15 educational sessions with speakers from Greece, the European Union, and the United States. After that, we formed the teams during our networking sessions, and then the teams worked on business ideas and business model canvases. They were evaluated, and following participated in one-to-one mentoring sessions. So finally, they have their final business ideas, and they are ready to present them today. But before starting with the competition, I would like to deeply thank the US Embassy in Athens and the Venture Impact Award provided by the Hellenic Initiative, and also the Captain Vasilis and Carmen Konstantakopoulos Foundation for funding this initiative. Moreover, I would like to thank the People's Trust for providing the cash amount 10,000 as an award for the winning team, and also to thank the Kemel and all the evaluators for their support. And today we have with us some of the representatives. Let's start with Maria Petropoulou. Maria, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, nice to see you all. My name is Maria Petropoulou, and I work as a development officer at the People's Trust. The People's Trust is a non-profit organization located in Athens and Thessaloniki, aiming to support entrepreneurs, new or existing businesses, and to relieve unemployment in Greece. Our organization supports people and businesses that have no other access to sources of funding, along with the priority of creating new jobs. The People's Trust, in collaboration with a network of affiliated organizations and volunteers, supports entrepreneurs by providing them a wide range of services. One of our collaborations we're proud of is the one we have with Mindspace, an initiative that cultivates the entrepreneurial mindset among youth, empowers and inspires students to innovate their profession and tackle future challenges. Since 2017, we've been by their side, and I can mention some projects such as Edplex, Ethereal Spirits, Olivex, Fortuna, and Parity Platform. All of them have utilized their knowledge effectively on their sector. Please allow me to express my sincere congratulations to all and everyone who participated in this program. Regardless of the outcome, it is certain that there's great opportunity ahead. I would also like to congratulate each and every one of the Mindspace team for their exceptional work. It's been a pleasure for me to attend Mindspace University finals today. Thank you once more and best of luck to all of you.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Petropoulou. Let's move forward with Mr. Papadatos.
Good evening, everyone. The public place, so please let me know if there is any problem with the internet connection during the meeting. So thank you very much for the invitation to today's event. It's really a special honor since as a non-profit foundation, we have been working in agri-food sector for several years, and we have an open dialogue with local and international bodies and producers, of course, on issues that we are invited to discuss today. So it is great to see young men and young women bringing together technology and innovation in the agriculture sector. Issues of technology and, of course, innovation concern us, and we have been trying for the last few years to plan relevant actions in Messenia. As maybe you already know, Messenia is a unique region which achieved great things throughout the years by simply following the principles of sustainable development. Along with the issues of innovation, we are certainly working at the level of sustainability, both for those involved in the agriculture sector and on an environmental level. So I would like to wish good luck to all of the teams and congratulate all the participants in advance for participating in this process.
Thank you very much, Mr. Papadatos. And we also have with us Mr. Spiliopoulos. Mr. Spiliopoulos, the floor is yours.
Good afternoon. I would like to congratulate all the teams for being here. You did a great job and you arrived to the finals. Also, I would like to thank Mindspace for the very smooth cooperation all these years we have with them. Let me give you a bit about Kemel. Kemel is a non-profit organization which has as members current and ex general managers and CEOs that would like to pass their knowledge and their experience to those ones that they would like to build their own company. As I said, it's a volunteer organization, and early in our life, we started in 2004, and very soon we realized that the experience we have as managers, it's not enough to do this support to the teams that would like to build a new company, because building a new company, it's not exactly the same thing to develop an existing company. So very early, we worked and we developed one methodology based on the Lean Startup, which consist of modules and exercise and workshops that help people to understand better how they are going to build their company. This, we call it Kemel Way, and if you would like to come across it, you can visit our site, which is kemel.gr. I would like to say congratulations again to all of you, and I'm look forward to hear your pitches. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Spiliopoulos. We would also like to thank Lancome and Intima for sponsoring us with services to provide the winning team. We have with us Vasiliki Pavlidou. Vasiliki, the floor is yours.
Hello, everyone. My name is Vasiliki Pavlidou, and I am in charge of communications and marketing of Lancome. Lancome has been active since 2009, offering enterprise class cloud and data center services to Greek and multinational companies and organizations through its 3 data centers that we have in Thessaloniki and Athens. Balkan Gate, Lancome's 3rd data center, is the largest carrier-neutral data center in northern Greece. At the same time, it has developed an extensive proprietary fiber optic network in Athens and Thessaloniki. The new investment of the company in Crete is a strategic investment of great importance that will allow Crete its first carrier-neutral data center. So Lancome supports actively the startup ecosystem, and we will offer to the winning team of Mindspace University 1 cloud server for free for 1 year in order to perform all the functions and the applications that they will need. So I would like to wish you good luck and hope that you will doing all the best. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Vasiliki. And we will hear Mr. Pertsinidis' statement representing Intima later when we will further present the words. And I think that we are ready to start with the competition and watch the pitches of the business ideas of our final 5 teams. Starting with Anyway. Are you ready?
Good evening. Yes, we're ready. Give us some time to do the share screen and we continue.
Yes, of course.
Okay, is it everything clear?
Yes, we can see.
Perfect. So I think we are ready to start. Give us 1 moment and tell us when is the time to start.
You can start now. You have 5 minutes.
Good evening from us. We are the team Anyway, and we are aiming to create a future without conventional plastic. So the problems that our is trying to face are the increasing amounts of plastic that's polluting our ecosystems that are taking more than a lifetime to decompose. Even though that plastic is degraded, microplastics still exist as they enter the food chain. Furthermore, the extraction of fossil fuel for the production of plastics emit carbon dioxide. Last but not least, it is estimated that 17% of the total global food production is wasted. Specifically, 40.5 million tons of milk syrup is wasted and thrown away annually in Europe. So let's see how it is possible to trust nothing. The first step for R&D is based on collecting the products containing starch, like chips or potatoes, from hotels and restaurants, as well as the milk serum from the dairy industries that we are partnering. Then we're converting these raw materials to the polylactic acid to produce bioplastic products. In this project, we are focusing on the agricultural field and create mulch fields, seeding plants, and vegetarian nets, even though there are much more applications like food packaging. After the use, there's the opportunity of the industrial biodegradation, using specific compost conditions, providing oxygen to microorganisms, and finally, we bring the compost to the soil. Referring to the market, there are now 25 companies that are producing polylactic acid worldwide with a production capacity of 108,000 tons. On the left, you can see that PLA and starch blends are the leaders of the bioplastics, and on the right, we can see that the PLA market is doubled every 3 to 4 years in Europe.
So PLA deserves the title of polymer of 21st century. As we said, starting from milk, serum, or starch through dark fermentation, it is possible to produce lactic acid. Then lactide is synthesized and then polymerized with a ring opening mechanism into PLA. Our goal is to avoid the ring opening polymerization step, as it is the most costful one. Personally, I have already some experience at the first steps, as my interest was based on dark fermentation, but only in a lab scale. What you can see on the right part, you can see the PLA production in Europe until now, but what you can also see is a great opportunity for our country. On the left, you can see that PLA is both biodegradable and bio-based compared to conventional plastic, as you can see there, which is not compostable, not renewable, and the production process destroys our environment, as you can see on the right picture. The main disadvantage of PLA is the price, because it doesn't have a big market size in comparison with plastic. Also, are the drilling and the transfer of crude oil included in the nowadays price? We have to consider at the same time the disruption of supply chain. Anyway, fossil fuel plastic eventually should come to an end. Referring to business model, we are starting from the cooperation with our University of Crete, Leuven University of Belgium, Aristotle University of Thessaloniki, and the Foundation for Research and Technology in Crete. Their R&D mission will be based on, first of all, waste valorization strategy, improve the mechanical properties of PLA, and decrease the cost. So we continue with the cooperation with Greek companies like Big Solar to develop a sustainable product based on electricity production from sun and wind, and keep in contact with companies that already exist like Corbion. About the revenue streams now, we will try to chase the next trophy challenge organized by Stavros Niarchos Foundation and try to cooperate with the European Institute of Innovation and Technology, as our mission, is the same with Horizon Europe 2023. The final aim, is to scale up anyway. So we have the innovation. Our vision is right here, as we have already said. And you can understand that we have the innovation. What we need is your support to continue what we're doing. Thank you. We're open to questions.
Thank you very much. Are there any questions from the judging committee?
Can I start? In your business model, who is the customer?
In our business model, the customers are the companies, are the agricultural fields mainly, and the individuals, like that they use the gardening that they have gardens, all the Greek people, and we will try to start it in Crete. That the sun, the sun map of Crete is really red, so there is a lot of sun and a lot of wind, and try to combine like be in the industrial place with some dairy company, and not start from the start and build like the sterilizing equipment that already exists, and try from there to develop the PLA products. But also, sorry, something more. Also, the products are based on agricultural field, but also we can do a lot of things with packaging, like food packaging.
Great. Can you introduce yourselves? Can you give us your background, the team?
Yes, for sure. As you can see here, we're undergraduate students of chemistry department in the University of Crete. Personally, I have done my internship in CNR in Florence, and I have done my internship there, like an Erasmus Plus project based on production of hydrogen from bacteria. So I have done, as I have shown here, the here. You can see the small scale experiment. This is from my internship. We did this small scale experiment in a 2.5 liter. So I know the process until the lactic acid production. And so we have come in touch with Aristotle University of Thessaloniki, and we have talked about the polymerization process, and we have feedback from there as well. Also, we
because
have
the time is running. Can we have the you are Dimitra, I think, is the other
yes, for sure.
Yeah. Can you introduce yourself?
Yes, hello. I am also an undergraduate student, chemistry department. I haven't done an internship, but we are open to any suggestions, and we are focusing on this idea. And
thank you very much. I think we have to leave the time for the rest of the
yes,
judges.
thank you for your question. Yes.
Thank you a lot.
So are there any other questions?
For me, it's fine so far. I mean, we have all the information that we need. But actually, I would like just to ask if I would like to know more about the financial viability of the proposal. I mean, I need maybe more info about the next steps and how sustainable is this idea. I mean, you think?
You mean about the revenue? The revenue is the main thing that we said with European no Commission, but Horizon Europe, that we have seen that have some same mission like us, because what we need is, first of all, make a self-development and self-growth, and at the same time try to develop something that can help our country and go further. And we need this opportunity to give us a boost in order to continue doing what we're doing. And the revenue, we hope that the next trophy challenge from foundation of Mr. Niarchos is going to be in 2023, I think. 2022 has already finished. And we hope that we are going to win and take some funding from here as well. And then we have the universities that we hope that they're gonna help us and support us, because we are we're studying in the University of Crete. So I think if the University of Crete is not going to help us, then no one is going to help us too. And also I have some friends from all over the world that is trying, also US, also some friends from Italy because of my internship, and they all want to help me, and also the team anyway. And I think with your help, we're gonna do something really big, and this is our vision. We just need the push in order to continue doing what we do.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you too.
And Mrs. Petropoulou, is there anything you wish to ask?
Can you hear me now? It's okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So since there are no more questions, I think we can move forward with the next thing. And
thank you.
Thank you very much, girls. Wishing you the best of luck. And we are ready to hear playing.
Hello.
Hello.
For my camera, just a moment. Can you see me, everyone? Just a moment.
No, we can't. Please, the team anyway, start screening.
I have a video. I can see myself.
Yes, we can see you. We can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you. So hello, everyone. We are so happy to be here. We want to thank Mindspace for this amazing initiative and, of course, the opportunity to talk about entrepreneurship. Through a critical and realistic issue we face in our families, olive crop productions, we had extended conversation and came up with the idea of planes. Well, Plant is an opportunity to give back to agricultural field that our families raised us with, and it is very important for us. Thank you, estimated judges, for giving us an opportunity to tell you all about our idea. Thanasis will talk about the problems we discovered and how we managed to solve them. So, Thanasis.
Thank you, Konstantinos. I'm so happy to be here and talk to you all. Well, before I begin, I want to talk to you about a very true and short story. I'll keep it short. Well, last July, at the epicenter of cherry season, cherry producers in Thessaly made a nationwide call for everyone in Greece to come pick up cherries completely for free due to inflation. They would eradicate the entirety of their crops, imagine that, to produce a variety of citrus trees to absorb some of their huge losses. Now, not only decades of hard work and resilience were lost by an unpredicted risk factor, but at the same time, such a radical change in demand for soil's natural nutrients was catastrophic for the quality of soil in the whole Thessalian cap. Such a drastic change impacts not only the utilization of resources such as water and fertilizers, but also affects the exploitation of natural resources provided by soil. The absence of advanced technologies coupled with high cost of crop monitoring, as well as the absence of universal soil quality index, gave rise to our idea, Plant. Plant is an application. Plant is your personal agricultural assistant that utilizes the technology of artificial intelligence, AI, and focuses on the growth of crops as naturally as possible, by first minimizing the economic cost and secondly, maximizing the utilization of existing natural resources. After the farmer registers its crop, we use data from satellites in order to forecast the soil's quality and readiness for production in the long term. Plant maps the outputs in a decision tree that can actually help the farmer make informed and sustainable decisions by increasing the crop's production while reducing the cost. Plant's advanced AI can help monitor sub-Terra temperatures and humidity, and in the existence of actually nutrients in the soil. To protect crops, Plain can detect sub-terra outliers, geological events that could affect the soil's quality, and take precautions against them by informing, of course, the farmer. Now, you can see our model's performance, and you can see, sorry, how it's compared with soil's temperature in the depth of 10 centimeters under the Earth's surface. You can see the prediction in the orange, let's say, trend, and the blue, it's the real value. So we are able to hit the mark and be able to and be consistent about it. Also, you can see this actually plot has been developed with Crete in mind, and actually the city of Heraklion. Now, we know that if we don't make money from this, then it's not going to happen. So we have a plan about it. We developed the website and the application, as well as buy data from data warehouses that will allow us to get access to data of higher quality that can help us extract crucial information for our clients. We hire a specialist that can help us identify more key drivers that can define crop production and make more sophisticated decisions with real impact based on the quality of our data and results from our algorithm, our artificial intelligence model. We have already met with agricultural corporations and cooperatives near the city of Corinth, farmers from Nemea producing DOP wines, and Agnus Theodorus producing extra virgin olive oil that have agreed to share a piece of their crops for our beta test when Plain becomes deployable. We intend to test the impact of Plain by comparing regular agricultural practices that the producer actually follows with suggestions from Plain. Now, agriculture has traditionally been one of the major export sectors for Greece, with a strong presence in the European and a growing presence in the US food markets. With Plain, we help producers minimize their losses, optimize water consumption and the uses of fertilizers while tapping to the full potential of soil. With Plain, we can revolutionize agriculture, and we hope that we can be together in this step. Now, with that, we conclude our presentation. I want to thank you for your attention, and of course, we're available for any further questions you might have. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Are there any questions?
Sorry, would you allow us to introduce ourselves as well?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so thank you very much. Thanasis, would you like to start?
Yes, of course. I'm a physics graduate from the University of Crete. I did an internship in the Institute of Computer Science and the Signal Processing Lab in deep learning and machine learning. And right now I'm a business consultant in the financial services risk management team on EY.
Stavros?
Hello, everyone. I'm Nikoltopoulos Stavros. I am an undergraduate from the physics department of University of Crete, and I'm currently a software engineer at a Greek startup.
And my name is Konstantinos Samou. I'm a co-founder and CMO of Zenith Smart Energy, a solar company that is really starting to involved with photovoltaics and nothing else. And it is one of the very few companies right now. And we also have managed to push forward the idea of electrical communities. And with our product, MySolar, we intend to grow the market of electrical communities, which is a very great opportunity for everyone who cannot have photovoltaics in their roofs. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Can I ask something?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Thank you very much for the presentation. I understand that in this case, there are two important elements. One is to ensure adequate data, and the second is to convert it into agricultural information. The first question is, how is this ensured? And I mean, is it enough, for example, to extract data from the internet or Google or I don't know, or do you need more detailed information like sensors in the fields and all this? And the second question is if you have provided staff to cover this information, I mean, in agriculture information.
Thanasi, do you want to reply, please?
Yes, of course. Thank you for the question. The thing is this: the data that we have acquired is from Google Earth Engine, and actually we have a file to identify more data under some agencies, but we have not actually yet acquired them. So we wouldn't, of course, run a simulation or run a model on data that actually don't exist. Now, we have thought about actually using sensors as well as, of course, drones and satellite data. We can, and we don't know yet. I don't know yet how to actually merge all these data into useful information. Now, as I said, I'm a physicist, so what we intend to do is actually hire a specialist, a team of specialists that can actually take all this information, take the outputs that we have from our model, which is, as you saw right now with the data that we have, can actually perform very well, and transform them into useful information. Now, we hope that we can do that. We can actually map a lot of important variables for soil, like humidity and temperature, almost to 3 meters under Earth's surface. And of course, we can actually forecast weather conditions too. So we have seen results on this, but that was not the point of the presentation, so we didn't include them. Now, we don't know yet how to actually transform all this into very useful information for the farmer. But we hope that we have something right now in our hands, and we can actually do something when a specialist comes on board with our idea.
Great, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And Mr. Spiliopoulos, you also want to ask something?
Congratulations for the idea. I understand that you had a great job. What I would like to understand is what is your differentiation compared to other solutions that they try to solve the same problem? What makes you special today?
May I reply?
Yes. Of course.
Okay.
Please.
Well, the differential is, as you saw in the problems side, is that it has high cost of equipment, and because of this is not it is not addressing to someone that has very large fields, and our farmers is not addressing exclusively, to put it right, in large farmers with large fields, and we want to give everyone the opportunity to predict what their soil will be in the future. And this is a platform. You can enter the website or the application with a subscription, yearly or maybe monthly, to predict the crop's future, actually. And there is only tailored methods right now. You can hire someone to do the prediction. You can also address to a big company to do the prediction for your field, but you cannot. You have to spend a lot of money, a lot of equipment, especially in your field, and it is a very high cost. In addition to this, the payback time is really high, and I don't think that any farmer would consider it as a solution to improve their soil.
Okay, thank you.
Can I
this
actually
was understood.
add something? Is that okay if I add something too?
Yes.
I don't know if, okay, thank you. There's one other thing on top of this, because it is a machine learning and a deep learning algorithm, we have one extra benefit. You see, if you use, technology like hardwire technology in your crop, like sensors or drones, their capabilities are limited by technologies, but we have a software that can actually interpret all these data points in a crop. So we can actually create a very robust solution. If we want to, if there ever comes an equipment, a sensor that is very, very actually, let's say, able to detect the smallest changes in humidity or pressure or temperature, we can actually use that sensor as a benefit to our technology, because we can actually tune our results to be able to understand the results from the data from the sensor. So it's a very robust, it is easy to fix. And it can actually do something else. If we can see the fifth, or I think the innovation slide, I think it's the fifth slide, if I remember correctly. You can see the whole map of Crete. Now, the great thing about data, and not just linear statistical analysis, is that we can actually see how Heraklion can actually, soil's quality in Heraklion, actually, the temperature in Heraklion can actually transform and by something that is happening in the south area of Crete, in south region of Crete. It's not just, throw numbers at the wall and see what sticks. It's like an ecosystem, and Earth is an ecosystem. Soil is an ecosystem. It's not something in a bubble, let's say. So I want to add also this. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Mrs. Petropoulou, are you okay?
I would like to ask if I can understand, you have in this time an MVP, okay? You have already come in touch with some agricultural cooperations from Nemea and Agritech. What is their feedback? Have already used your application as a test period?
No. Actually, right now, we are finalizing the model, because we need to do a lot of fine tuning. You see, because data is very sensitive in this particular sector, because you have to actually, if you want to find somewhere in the field what is the actual temperature or the humidity, you have to actually buy equipment for this, and you would know the actual temperature and the quality of soil after a lot of post-processing. Now, we use satellites for now, and we have tried to come in contact with agencies to buy the data from drones. That's the problem, though, because right now we are trying to find higher quality data. So we have something that works, and data of the same format is very important for us, because we have something that works in that kind of data. And we have come in contact, we have come in touch with these corporations, they have agreed, and we will have a very small piece of land. So we will use Plaint as a decision tree with suggestions, and actually compare the results from our practices to their regular practices. So we can see actually what is the difference between those two. I hope I answered your question.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, good luck. Thank you for your basic. You can now stop the share screen. And before moving forward, I remind you that we have to stick to the time frame. We have 5 minutes for the presentation and only 3 minutes for the questions. So please try to reply as short as possible. And let's go to BVA. BVA, can you hear us? Apostolis, Mario, and Michalis, we can see your share screen. If you are ready, you can start.
Yes, can you hear me now?
Yes, now we can hear.
Okay, there was a problem with the microphone. So hello, we're a VBA. My name is Apostolis Michalis, and with Mario Basar and Michael Blachos, we'll present to you our startup AgroPlus, an innovative platform aiming to bridge the gap between agricultural technology developed during Agritech and Foodtech Mindspace University online program. Our vision is to revolutionize the way agricultural waste is managed by becoming the link between secondary sector producers looking to turn their waste into a valuable resource and companies utilizing it to drive sustainable growth and economic success. Agricultural waste is a major problem that can cause environmental pollution and the loss of valuable resources. Recycling it can not only reduce pollution, but also create economic benefits. A circular bio-based economy, where waste is reused as a resource, is crucial for a sustainable future. Local, regional, and national support are essential for countries like Greece, which is less successful in the transition to a circular economy, as per the European Commission's recommendations. AgroPlus connects secondary sector producers to industries using bio-waste as a resource, creating a new market for producers to sell byproducts and decrease revenue. Our platform ensures secure transactions for both parties and targets, producers looking to dispose of bio-waste and companies interested in investing in a circular bio-based economy. On the right, we have a diagram based on a typical flour byproducts production line. We identify the basic steps which flour byproducts follow to be used as raw material and the which steps we consider AgroPlus could be useful. Based on the identified problems and the position aiming to have in the market through its platform, AgroPlus will connect secondary sector producers with industries that use bio-waste as a resource, providing them a new outlet to sell their byproducts and increase their revenue. Also, AgroPlus will ensure secure and guaranteed transactions for both parties, providing a safe and reliable platform for buyers and sellers to conduct business. Additionally, the increase in the use of bio-waste as raw material allows industries to acquire it at a better price. AgroPlus aims to further a circular bio-based economy by facilitating the reuse and recycling of agricultural waste, reducing waste and preventing natural resources. We consider the main sector of activity agricultural waste management and recycling. The global agricultural waste management market is expected to experience significant growth in the near future, also confirmed by the report of Markets and Markets. Give me a second. I think we have solution. Okay. There's a small problem with the. Our strategy for acquiring customers is to utilize multiple marketing techniques to inform them about our offerings and showcase them the benefits of using our services. To do so, we consider building a user-friendly platform and identify important aspects as the target markets and partnerships with the right producers and industries. Marketing and promotion, sales and distribution are also important, but less critical in the short term. Our platform simplifies the process of a typical exchange by allowing producers and industries to sign up and provide information, which then used to match and facilitate negotiation transactions. We ensure secure and guaranteed transactions, proper delivery and payment, and continuous monitoring and reporting. Our dedicated customer service team is available to assist users with any questions or concerns throughout the process. Based on applied financial models, we consider an ideal fee for the services we offer. Buyers will be charged 5 to 10% commission. Market competition. AgroPlus differentiates against competition because we consider ourselves a unique marketplace which specializes in agricultural waste management and transactions. In this particular type, companies that specialize in this type of agro waste management are limited and are specialized only in a partial recycle of agro waste products. Agricultural waste management companies are in need of infrastructure to gather and process bio-waste materials and distribution channels to gather the quantities of the raw materials. We aim to deliver raw materials from secondary sector producers, field crops, fruit and vegetable growers, by Organic Agricultural Association, directly to the industries that use bio-waste as a resource. Me, Apostolos Angelousis, Mario Basari, and Michael Vlachos work together for this vision. Thank you for taking your time and consideration to learn about our vision for AgroPlus.
Thank you very much. Are there any questions?
I'm fine. If someone else has a question.
Mr. Spiliopoulos, you raised your hand.
Okay. Have you made any trial before you build? I suppose your platform is not ready, is it?
No, we are in the process of building. We build the business model, and now we develop our idea so we can make it real.
Okay. So, what is the main segment? Give us an example of the main segment of waste producers and waste utilizers that you have in mind.
Okay. So the main product we have in mind was industries that use byproducts to create biodegradable materials. So as we saw in
give us an example if you like.
Yes, so we have a flour production, which flour is the main product, and we have many products as bran, germ, pollard, semolina. So there, most products can be used as fertilizers, and some products can be waste that industries should dispose them in a proper way. Yes.
Can you describe who is the person that is going to use your platform in order to promote the waste he would like to sell? And who is the person or the persona, if you like, which is going to use your platform in order to buy this waste?
Okay. So waste produced are from second sector producers who create let's say flour production, as we said there.
Flour mills.
Yes, flour mills. And our customers, we expect to be industries that use bio-waste products. We have some examples. Give me a second.
Have you ever talked to them?
We only have mentoring at this time. Customers can be composting companies, biofuel producers, animal feed producers, environmental consulting firms, investment firms, and bioplastic producers.
Great, thank you very much.
Anything else?
I'm fine.
Great. So I think we can go on. Now it's Queen Bee's turn.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Should I stop sharing?
Yes, of course. Please stop share screen. Good luck and thank you for your presentation. And let's go to Queen Bee if they are ready.
Good evening. Let me share my screen. Just a second. Okay. You can see it.
Yes, we can.
Okay, great.
Tanya, could you put it from the beginning?
Yeah. Just a second. Okay.
Do we start now?
Yes, you can start.
Okay, great. Hello, we are Biko. We would like to talk about an app that we were thinking. Is there a problem with the slides? Okay. We have estimated that around 30% of the food that we consume, directly or indirectly, depends on bees. The value of honeybees pollination to the US agriculture is actually more than 19 billion annually. And agriculture depends strongly on the services of honeybees, which are responsible for providing more than 90% of commercial pollination services. But because of pesticides, there are nearly 400,000 deaths yearly due to the lack of foods because of the abundance of bees. Through the app that we were thinking, we collect data about location, temperature, humidity from sensors that we have installed to the honeycombs. We also get information from sensors that we will install to the pesticide devices. We transfer these data and collect it to a data bank and process them through an open source such as QGIS and Python code. Also, as an app, we offer farmers the opportunity to get the Be Better certification that allows that ensures their customers that they produce crops that are naturally pollinated by bees. To whom, you will ask? Well, we have more than 400,000 beekeepers that are in associations, and actually around 10 million farmers that are part of the Copa-Cogeca. We also have around 134 million allergic citizens that are allergic to the bee sting, I'm sorry. We also have, through the European Union projects that focus mainly on bees, that are estimated to cost around 36 million.
Okay. So our culture as a business, it's be smart, but that's why we apply a lean management methodology in our app to make it usable and accessible in each user. Our main competitors located in Europe and America lack of aspects as pesticides tracking and allergy alert. So we materialize this mainly with EIT Food Accelerator projects so that they will connect us with the farmers and apiarists on the first stage. Then we want to focus on B2B sales, mainly with beekeepers and farmers, but they are parts of associations, institutes and universities, but they conducted the research for the bees, and NGOs. This is a small roadmap on our first steps. We started on December with the idea. We will start on February for the first map with Python, and in June we will be ready to install the first sensors in honeybees. On September, we will install the sensors on pesticide spraying devices too, and have the whole map for testing and collecting data. Our revenue streams come mainly from the users of the app, but they will have an installation cost on the first for the sensors, and then a subscription fee for our services. We will focus mainly on appearance, but we will provide them data for the bee abundance ratio and the location of honeybees, as they have a major problem with robberies, and honey production companies, but will provide them with data for the annual capacity and production location. We will have to take into consideration that lack of natural pollination costs around in Europe and worldwide 450 billion euros. Honey market is not so small. Last year, Europe gained around €500,000, and apps for allergic citizens have 10,000 downloads. So about numbers, we estimated that the lead time for the app is around 2,000 hours. Our revenue streams will go up at nearly $21 million with €0 capex. On left, we can see a ROI about the appearance that the sale for even one hive it's higher than the capex and OPEX cost. And on the left, about the hormones for the farmers, if you don't have natural pollination, it's twice the cost instead of our method. This is our team, Queen Bee team. I'm a chemical engineer. I will develop the Python code for the map. Alma Kalia is a forester. She will develop the QG software for the whole map, and she will provide us information for the bees. Thank you very much.
We thank you too. Are there any questions?
Can you, I don't see somebody else because I think I do too many questions, but if there is nobody else, I can start. Okay.
You can start.
All right, thank you. Actually, I understand that you have done a lot of work, but from your presentation, it was not clear to me what exactly you sell. You sell service?
We sell a service as an app.
Yes.
For appearance, farmers, and simple citizens, but maybe they are allergic to the bees.
Okay.
But on the first stage, to use this app, they have the sensors, both appearance and farmers. So we will provide them with the whole service.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Papadatos and Mrs. Petropoulou, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Yes, of course.
Great. Then thank you for your patient girls and wishing you good luck. And we can go to the final team, Spice Organic.
Good evening, everyone. I hope that you can see my screen right now, right?
Yes, we can.
All right, thank you very much. My name is Mladen Mitsevsky, and together with George, we are the co-founders of Spice Organic. Spice Organic is a startup that will spice up your enjoyment. Our mission is to provide you different, delicious, and healthy organic food near you. And we see our company as an innovative one that acts as the regional leader in organic herb production for multiple purposes. So as a chef, I can confirm that the spices are the secret of the perfect dish. So I was struggling when I couldn't find some of the spices in the supermarket, especially when I turned to organic cooking. And the same problem shares my colleagues, other chefs. So I started to plan for myself some herbs. So we stated that although there is a need for organic spices, the people can find them and different organic products in the mass market around the country. So as a solution, we provide production and distribution of organic spices on national level and other ingredients for cooking. As well, we introduce new organic spices in the market with social and green value. As well, we'll offer high quality herbs for cosmetics, for cosmetic industry. Our startup consists of indoor vertical organic garden for herbs, for spices and cosmetics. We'll be reusing plastic bottles for planting the herbs, and the production will be 100% organic. We'll implement micro irrigation system and humidity sensor. From these herbs on this slide, we are going to produce dry spices and some high quality herbs for the cosmetic industry. Since we are going to have the drying system, we'll be drying organic vegetables and organic fruits. So we have three segments on our market. The first one are the supermarkets on national level, through which we are going to reach the people that cook at home with organic ingredients and the people who consume dried vegetables and fruit. The second markets are several regional organic restaurants and several national. The third segment, the several cosmetics companies on national level. So our go-to-market strategy is developed on three buyer persona. For the first segment, we have Maria Spicer. She is every day online. She is a married lady from 25 to 35 years old, and she takes care of the cooking at home as they are turned to healthy lifestyle and organic food. So for the first year, we are going to sell her 117,000 of our different products. The second year, 212,000, and the third 260,000. So the first year we'll offer her a special promotional price. We try to reach her through digital marketing, offline marketing in the supermarket, and different food and beverage events. The second segment is represented by Mario, the chef. He manages an organic restaurant in North Macedonia, and Monica Cosmo, she manages a cosmetic company. Both of these segments we are going to reach mostly through direct sales and as well for different fairs. So regarding our competition, I can say that we differ from the other companies for that we have different products and we have a bigger palette of spices, and we'll be distributing them all over the country, not only in the capital. So we differ further from our competition that we have a higher quality products for an affordable price regarding our competition. We made some financial projections here. We will invest in our startup the next years. So as the expenses rises, parallelly the revenue will rise, through which we plan to take from the mass market, like we're gonna sell 117,000 products, different products, for an average price of €3, 54,000 for the same price cosmetic industry, and 9,000 products for the same average price. That's for the first year for the restaurant. So 65%, 30, and 5%. For the initial investment, we'll need €110,000, and here on the chart you could see the financial breakdown. As well, we will try to apply with our startup to two startup platforms that we have in North Macedonia, that in the last year they support organic and green startups. We are building our team, and we'll need 11 in total members in 3 production lines and administration 2. So our near future development is to increase our herb production the next year, later organic tea production, to introduce production of herb for medical purposes, and to expand our market to the neighboring countries. Thank you very much for your attention. We are both George and Mladen Micevski, the co-founders of Spice Organic.
Thank you very much for your presentation. Are there any questions?
May I ask something?
You're well welcome.
Yes, Mr. Papagatos.
Okay, I would like to ask how does it ensure better economies of scale in the production of the products compared to competitors? I mean, in relation to, for example, a competitor that produces the same products in open fields.
Okay, I have to mention that the market in North Macedonia is on the beginning with this kind of production, organic production, and when we did the market research for the competition, we found only 4 companies that are producing something that is organic, like spices. They have different products in the organic sector, but with the spices, they don't have a lot of spices. And they have their production and there's in other countries, and they just import most of them, some of the herbs, and they sell them mostly in the capital. So our solution is to deliver all over the country.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Anything else?
Yeah. Can I make a question? Yeah.
Yes.
It's a good idea, first of all right? What is your unique selling proposition? What is the unique thing that to offer to your customers that will attract them?
Right. First of all, like the trend of organic cooking and organic food is rising in Europe and in North Macedonia, first of all. So we'll try to offer something that is, firstly, we'll introduce new spices that are not very common in the country. We'll as well produce high quality herbs for the cosmetic industry, and we'll offer that. And the other thing that is different from our competition is that we will offer these products for an affordable price. It will have high quality but affordable price regarding the others and maybe non-organic products as well. Like it will be easier to buy them, and they will be distributed everywhere. Now I can state that I struggle when I have to find some of the spices I need for cooking, and I can find them abroad or in the capital, but some of them, and other herbs.
So I understand that there is a lack of such spices in your country.
That's true. Like it's as we mentioned in the problem, there are not enough different spices. Yeah. Like there are some, but there are not enough different. Like we've mentioned that we are going to introduce new spices and promote them, and tell through our promotion and event participation to tell them how, to introduce them in their cooking, everyday cooking, and to make some change.
Okay. And the other question I have is you presented a certain method of producing them using plastic bottles. Have you done any trial to produce with this method?
Yes, as I mentioned in the beginning in the story, I made my own garden. Like I didn't have a lot of space, first of all, and I started to put it like in bottles to plant for myself. And later we developed the idea of that, and we tried in a bigger space. Like we used ropes to hang the bottles and hang it on a beam. So we would like to use more space and to have more production.
Okay, thank you for the answers. I have two advices. One is to concentrate as you begin in one sector, one segment, not all of the three of them. And the second is to try to evaluate if your method of production is cheaper than the traditional one. Okay? Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Mrs. Petropoulou?
I'm okay, thank you.
Great. So we are ready for the evaluation. We have watched all the presentations of all 5 teams. Now I will send the judging committee to a breakout room, and you will have 10 minutes for the evaluation process. So I'm telling you goodbye, and I will bring you back in 10 minutes. it. And while we are waiting for the evaluation, let's go talk about the final awards. So we will have 3 winning teams. Starting for the first winning team, the rewards are a cash prize of 10,000 euros provided by the People's Trust. 1 year cloud services by Lancome. We already have an idea with Vasiliki's statement, and plus 50% off after that. And finally, 3 months of free accounted services by Indima. The second team will win 1 free participation in a Mindspace trip to the USA for 1 person. And the third team will win 20% off for 2 people to Mindspace trip to the USA. And we will also give a discount for the Mindspace trip to the USA to the 4th and 5th team of 10% for 1 person. And now we can move forward to Mr. Pertsinidis, who's representing Indima, and he can introduce something about the Indima and the award that they will provide to the first winning team. Hello, Mr. Pertsinidis.
Hello, how are you doing? Thanks for having me in this final presentation. My name is Thomas Pertsinidis. I'm the head accountant at Indima. I look forward to working with the winning team. We saw a lot of good presentations today, and I just want to wish everyone good luck. And even if you don't win the awards today, you would be wise to pursue your business in the future. As a company, we focus on new entrepreneurs that are basically very young and they want to create an idea and transform it to a viable business. So as a company, we are going to help the winner turn his idea to a business and create this business formation. And then we would be very happy to support him in his first steps as a business, and of course to advise him on all of the practical things that he will need in the first couple of months of the business. So it will be we will be honored to help the winning team, and we hope to have a great partnership with the team. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Pertsinidis. And now I will also want to tell some things about the Mindspace trips to the USA that you have heard so many times in the presentation of the awards. With Mindspace, we organize 2 trips to the USA, 1 to Boston and 1 to San Francisco and Silicon Valley. And from now on, we are making an attempt to organize a trip to the New York and maybe also to other destinations in the world other than the USA. And some things about these trips. The one to Boston has a more educational character, and the one to San Francisco has a more entrepreneurial character. But in both trips, we organize visits to world top universities like the MIT, Harvard, Tufts. We also organize visits to top companies like the IBM. And the participants have the chance to meet with successful startups, to chat with Greek American investors and entrepreneurs, and also to participate in networking events. And the next trip is one to Boston that is going to take place 17th of April till 28th of April. And if you wish, you can apply and participate. And now we have to wait 5 more minutes for the results of the judging committee. And do you want to add anything about this whole process and the experience you had as participants, as a teams? Anyone? Don't be shy. Don't make me force you. Okay, I have to force you then. Apologies, but what can I do? Let's start with anyway. If you have any comments for this whole program.
Hello again. We
Hello.
would like that it was so interesting participating, and thank you. We have learned so much throughout the whole process, and we will try to take our idea to the next step, and we will not stop
until it's done. And thank you for the opportunity. A lot.
Exactly, that's the spirit.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And let's go to Clay.
So sorry, I want to reply, but I was in the middle of something. Yeah, it was a great experience. As you know, Aglaia, we didn't have much time. But all in all, to compete with others and to be in a process that you involve your idea in practical, not in theory. It is something really great to involve in and to involve in. And yeah, all in all, I would definitely done it again from the beginning. It was a great experience, and thank you so much.
So good to hear. We also thank you for the participation and the contribution to the program.
Yeah, thank you.
And, let's go to BVA.
Hello, yeah. We want to thank you for the opportunity you gave us to compete in this program. We learned a lot with valuable information about agriculture and food tech throughout your course program. We want to say thank you for giving us the opportunity to get to the finals. I hope the best for everyone. And that's it.
Thank you very much. And Queen B.
Can you, I'm sorry. Well, it was a great opportunity, as the others said, and we get to see and do so many different things. Also for me, because when I entered the program, I didn't enter it as a team, and with Fenya, the other girl, we got to be introduced through the Mindspace University program. It was really great and something we haven't done before, and we got to start an idea from actually zero to get it to the point that we were today.
Great, so good to hear. And our final team, Spice Organic.
So it was very interesting for me. I would say that it was like a roller coaster since I had a lot of work the period since Mindspace started, and it was really a great experience. First of all, I learned a lot of new things, and as a team, I would say that we both grew up working on this idea. We are very happy because we make it to the finals, although we were a little bit skeptic in the beginning when we started. But the end says that we are very satisfied first of all that we had this opportunity and that we succeeded to make here in the finals. I would like to wish luck to everyone, to all the teams. You all had great ideas, and I hope that nobody of us will stop here and go further in the realization of their ideas and evolving new ideas too.
So good to hear. I will also want to thank all of you for participating. I know that you had to spend a lot of energy and time on this program, and you all made a great work with your business ideas. So thank you very much. For now, I have to visit the breakout room to see how the process goes and if we are ready to announce the winners. And my colleague Dimitris Rigas will stay here for you.
Hello, everyone. Good luck to all the teams. We are going to wait for Aglaia, and we will continue. Meanwhile, sit back, relax, and enjoy.
So we have the final results. We are finally ready to announce the winning team. We are waiting for the judges to return to the main room. Great. Since we are all here, I'm going to announce the results. Going from the third to the first in order to increase the anxiety a bit. And the third team is Anyway. Congratulations, team Anyway. Do you want to make any statement? Can you hear us?
Yes, we hear.
Do you wish to make any statement?
Thank you a lot. Thank you a lot. We were supposing something better. That's why we are not having a lot to say. But thank you again for the opportunity, and I wish good luck to the winning team. And I hope it's gonna do something really good.
Thank you very much, and please don't be discouraged. The third place is very good. Take into consideration how difficult it was with so many applications. And let's go to the second team, which is Spice Organic. Congratulations. And,
thank you very much. Yeah, thank you for convincing me, first of all, to continue with the project, because I was about to decline one during this session. So thank you for all the support that Mindspace and all the team made here. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. We are proud of you taking into consideration your time frame. And let's go finally to the first team, which is BVA. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Mari, do you have to say something? We are very glad that you gave us the first position in this fight. I hope this is the beginning for a great success, because we will continue and we will take all the great things we learned from this competition and advanced in the sector of agriculture and food technology. I want to thank my teammates, because without the teamwork, I don't think we could have been here today. Guys, do you want to say something more?
Hopefully this will be a great start for our idea, and as a first step to make it true. I think we can make it with hard work and have what it takes. And yeah, hope for the best, and thank you all for this amazing organization and competition.
May I say something before you conclude? I would like to say that it was very difficult to rate your effort. I understand that all the teams we did a great job, but it is sure that at that stage there are a lot of invalid assumptions that you have made, which is difficult for us to judge. And I think every idea was great, but we had to have a winner. So congratulations to the winner. Okay, and what we want to say and wish to all of you to continue work and make your idea a prosperous company. Thank you all for being here.
I would like also,
Yes, Mr. Papadatos, the floor is yours.
yeah, I would like also to congratulate all the teams that were here today. They really were all very interesting ideas, and for sure, wish you the best of luck in the future. And we stay in touch for anything you need, for sure. So thank you very much.
So good to hear. Mrs. Petropoulos, do you also wish to add something?
Yes, of course. I would like to congratulate all the teams. It is certain that there is a great opportunity ahead for all of you. I would like to tell you to continue your trip, your dream, and everything will be all right.
Thank you, Mrs. Petropoulou. And me personally, once again, I want to thank everyone that have contributed in this initiative, all the sponsors we had, all the supporters we had, all the teams that have participated in this project. I want to congratulate the winning teams and also the other teams, and I encourage you not to lose your confidence and your enthusiasm, and to keep on working on your great ideas, and don't stop dreaming of becoming entrepreneurs, because you all have the potential to do so. So thank you very much for your time and your contribution. And I think that we are ready to end this meeting. And I wish to stay in touch with all of you, and good luck with everything you're doing with your companies, with your lives, with your studying.
Good luck and good effort. Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Thank you.
Good evening. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank you.